What is going on, everyone? Hope you're good. Hope you're well. It's been a while. Hope you missed me because I missed you. Anyways, going live a little bit early today because I'm tired. Honestly, I'm still recovering from surgery. Yes, I have my sling. It's right here. I just came out of a cryo treatment, icebox treatment, a good shower. And honestly, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like 15, 16 ZAHAROFF fragrances here. I don't have the originals. So this isn't an all-time ZAHAROFF list right now. But this is every modern current release that I'm doing today. So let me know what your scent of the days are down below. Please, thank you. But anyways, yes, it'll be a little easier to just maneuver through this so long as I'm not trying to do any quick motions with the sling. So, what's going on, Kyler? Great to see you. S&D, my bro. Great to see you. Hardest working shoulders in Paracom. Ain't that the truth, boy? Daniel, hey, you figured it out. Great to see you, bro. Thank you for stopping by. Son of the day, Dolce & Gabbana Intenso. Nice. Kevin, great to see you too. How you been, Kevin? Sorry, if you've been contacting me, been just a little bit busy this week. Had my surgery this week. For those who didn't know, but I'm pretty sure everybody who pretty much tunes in would know that. Great to see Autumn Clark here. Shout out to you. Shout out to Daniel. And yo, what's going on, Lewis? You'll catch the replay. All good, bro. I still appreciate you stopping by. And by the way, drop a like if you haven't yet. I greatly appreciate it. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and do this list. I'm also, for anybody who may be watching this, let me know it whether you're in the chat or on the replay. I'm looking to get into watches. Yes, I'm throwing my hat into the game of watches. This is a Movado quartz. I know. Boo. You know, I got my Citizen Echo, which actually isn't a bad watch. Part of the Axiom chronograph collection. This was my grandfather's watch. This is where I become a little sentimental really quick. It's nothing too crazy. It's like a Dyra Ameritron watch. Nothing too wild, but it was his. Kind of what really opened the Pandora's box again for me to want to even think about getting into watches. That's more for sentimental reasons. And of course, my crown jewel at the moment, shouts to an amazing blonde woman if you're watching, but not because she bought this for me, but because she recommended it. The Tissot PRX, all gold, 40 millimeter. So I'm thinking, should I get into a Hamilton next? Should I get into another Tissot, another PRX? Should I go with the, I forgot how they say it. It's like La Loche or something like that. You know, Vatos Locos Forever. No, I'm joking. But I don't remember the exact pronunciation of it. But it's like La Loche from Tissot. Or should I actually like try to punch up and wait? Should I go for maybe a tag? I know some people kind of frown on tag from what I've been seeing. So yeah, just a little fun kind of back and forth thing to just keep in mind that I'm looking to get into that too. Captain Kirk, great name. How am I healing? I'm okay. You know, this is today and yesterday. If you were at Joey's stream, you know I was there. And Joey Cannoli, for those who don't know, he'll come up in this list. But in general, I'm okay. I've gotten the pad off. I'm able to shower again. I don't know if it's going to actually come up, but I do have like Band-Aid. There we go. Band-Aids over the stitches. Stitches are not removed by any means. I have my sling right here just in case I really need it. But like I said, I'm going to try to maneuver through this list while I give George his flowers, you know? All right, enough of that. Anyways, so I appreciate you, Captain Kirk, for stopping by. It's been a minute since I've seen you. Mange Gnosis, great to see you. That gold PRX, yeah, it hits different. And shout out to Nicole who sold it to me. I appreciate you. So great, great, great watch, honestly. And not that expensive either. It's a nice, like, just very solid all gold watch. What up, Manny J? Mange Gnosis, like I said. All right. I got a lot of fragrances to get into with this. So I'm really going to kind of do what I can to cover because I do need to rest. Like I said, AEW, got watches to look at. So there's no easy way to do this, but at the end of the day, whenever you're doing a ranking, somebody does have to start at the bottom. Now, I will say, just because it is at the bottom doesn't mean I absolutely despise it. No, I'm not going to be selling it. And more importantly, I do know George as a actual friend of mine. I have paid for my collection, despite what rumors may be, but I know that some people out there like to, spin a narrative. So just let it be known, okay, that at the end of the day, I do know the man ZAHAROFF. I mean, look, I even got this leather thing from like only like older enthusiasts of ZAHAROFF would still have this leather pouch thing, And then, of course, the wallet. I'm not gonna, but it does open up. So there's that. I know George. I do. Personally, we are friends, but doesn't skew this list at the end of the day because it's a entire ZAHAROFF list. But that being said, like I said, somebody has to come in last. Doesn't mean I absolutely despise it. Just means of the bunch, this is not my favorite. Oh my gosh, Yara. Hi, Yara. I miss you. That's actually kind of hot. Like, I should get a mask, like a heart mask like this. That'd be cool. Anyways, up first, anybody who knows me for a while will know that this one was bound to happen. And this first entry actually shows that you can trash something, respectively, and still maintain friendship as long as you're being honest. Those of you who may know that of the original Zed release, Business Over Pleasure was not my favorite. So much so that I actually didn't get a bottle on the initial run. But because I had gotten every other ZAHAROFF, it only made sense that I went ahead and I went onto the gray market and purchased one of these. So here it is. Now actually in my possession as opposed to the product factory sample. Ross's, aka TLTG, Business Over Pleasure. Now, from a design aesthetic, even the color blue, clearly I like the color blue. But it was just too fresh for me. And I thought that Ross, when creating this, although it was his first fragrance, could have definitely, come harder, in which he did, foreshadowing for later on in the rankings. But with this, I've said it a million times, kind of similar to Dior Homme O. Although now I'm glad I have this because Dior Homme O is so discontinued, but it's like a fresh iris. I never really got the spice, the depth, everything else that was there. At the end of the day, that is why this is in last place. So it's not a bad fragrance. It actually is very good for this time of year. And if you need to smell fresh and elegant, go ahead and wear that. You know what? I may just wear that when I go back to work. We'll see. And now for another one that is on the lower tier of everything, of the spectrum. It is going to be Royale. Just Signature Royale. This is one of the first 3 released. This and Noir like rivals. This and Noir came after the original. Well, not the original, but Signature Pour Homme. They came out in 2019, 18, 19. But this right here is a nice apple, musky, sandalwood type of fragrance. It had me feeling a little bit older. Like just a little bit more mature. Put a little bit more hair on my. I think in maybe like 5 more years, I'll probably appreciate this a little bit more. Which is irony because its successors that are on the list are actually significantly higher. But this right here is solid. Very solid. I'd recommend this for anybody who's like 35 and up for sure, in my opinion. But I think just too much musky sandalwood going on for me for right now, for my lifestyle right now. You know, maybe if I had a pipe, you know, had a little hat type of thing, maybe it'll be different. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. You know, I'm a little tired, just a little bit, un poquito, but hey, I'm here. So, number 3 on the bottom 3, another Z. You've probably seen it already, so it's too late. But it's Brass and Soul. I think you're starting to see a trend here. Minus Royale. I don't like fresh too much. Like, I mean, it's nice, but it's not. It's whatever. But Brass and Soul for me, the reason why I put it over Business Over Pleasure is because I still like the profile of the scent. I felt something about it just really popped during the time of year that I wore it, where I did get some, not a whole bunch, but I did get some just like of depth, and I understood it. I mean, yes, people are like a Brass and Soap from Justin Copeland, Stay Fresh Productions. Okay, I get it. But in my opinion, it's much more than that, although not too much more. So that's why it's the bottom 3. But this one also lasted longer on me than what Business Over Pleasure did. So that's another thing that I waited for. Like, waited on a scale, waited. There you go. And last but not least on these like bottom tier trios, if you haven't done the process of elimination yet, it is the unappreciated. And this actually hurts my heart. And I may even be a contributor to the not an actual contributor, but a contributor nonetheless. Citrine. A lot of people love citrine. A lot of people do not like citrine. Well, guess what? Citrine, so clean. It is a good fragrance. I did enjoy it so much so that I did make, you know, a parody song about it at one point during a karaoke night of I Am Joey Cannoli. With Stay By Me. But citrine, very, very, very soon is gonna be bye, bye, bye. That's right. It's going away. Like very, 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 very soon. So if you did like citrine, I suggest you buy it now. Just saying. I still have enough of my bottle. I even recently gifted a bottle to a subscriber who also, you know, just generously just supported me and everything that I do. So I felt the need to make sure that I supported them. Just gave them a thank you. Now, because that's what we do around here. But citrine, not Sprite, by the way, not Sprite as a fragrance, in my opinion. This is fresh. This is lemon. You get a little bit of like a woodsy tone to it. The reason why citrine is higher than the rest, not for its performance, not that this one performs the most, but for me, the nostalgia of being back in Georgia, ATL, well, Marietta, in this case. But at the end of the day, I went back to Georgia last year, saw my sister graduate. Big moment. Those who know the whole reason why I have a hiatus and why I may not be on the level of other channels is because I walked away. I had a life, baby. Shout out to Al and Juan, but yeah, citrine. Very nostalgic of that time. I wore this to that graduation because I knew it'd be hot, and I definitely have no issues with it other than it's a freshie, and what can you do? But for those who love your freshies, like I said, if you want to, while you still can get another bottle, do it. Do it now. Because it's going to be gone from the US. And then what? You're going to have to, get your passports out and go ahead and travel the world to go and get your bottle of citrine overseas. Tier. Okay. Now, this is where I'm probably going to surprise a few people. And I'm kind of calling the audible on this list really quick. And I'm going to go ahead and say that this is the next fragrance on this list. And it's not because it's a horrible fragrance. Obviously, it's ranked above some others. But this one, to me, and now this is praise because I'm going to give this person their flowers a little bit later too. This right here is of the Immortals, Andrea, Curly Scent. Shout out to Andrea, shout out to Anthony, met them both. Scent Explorer 2022, New York City, my city. Love them both. Great people. Support them. I do all the time. I support everybody here on, But the thing of the Immortals that, in my opinion, it was just a little bit too sweet. And I love my gourmands. It was just a little bit too sweet. It was a little bit too coconut, which I know I'm not about to make sense in a minute. But the biggest knock against this as to why this is further back is because another fragrance, her first fragrance, I felt, in my opinion, I enjoy so much more, even though this is more versatile compared to that. You can wear this in the spring. You can wear this on a summer night. You can wear this in the fall and winter. But she came out. Kobe's 81-point game, she did that in the first half. So it's more so because I loved her other fragrance, which will be ranked eventually. I'll get to it. But this one, good. Very good. Usually in my alleyway too. But compared to everything else, and when I stack it up even against her own, I just appreciate the Siren a little bit more. Now, packaging, so much better. Absolutely. It's, being nominated for awards and everything. And best limited edition. Shout out to Pina Pose, Jason. Y'all know I did that award pre-show. last week. Also, no, unAVERAGE patch did not win Best Gourmand. It's okay. Shout out to Narcotica, who did win. But at the end of the day, that's why I put this here. Moving forward now, gonna have to go with a fragrance that's caused some controversy lately. That is a fragrance that, in my opinion, is actually one of the best of its genre, despite some people saying, is it actually that? And now y'all know what it is. I'm talking about Tobacco. The original Tobacco from ZAHAROFF. In my opinion, Tobacco is what put George on the map again. And I mean that in like a respect, not that he wasn't on the map before, but the reason why a lot of people who were just getting into the community, everyone gravitated. I mean, I have people in my own store coming up to me, and now obviously I know I'm showing you the back of my phone, but being like, this is my collection. And I see Tobacco or I see Rose. But every picture I've seen Tobacco. I mean, it's not like it's thousands of people here, but still at a high clip. In my opinion, this was released at the perfect time. And this is the quintessential, honest, like just perfect fragrance for anyone who likes anything other than freshies. Period. That's it. This is like, if you're somebody who only has 2 to 4 fragrances in your collection, this is one of them that could still be a signature anytime, any place scent. Even though it shines best in the fall and winter, it could still work in the summer night, could still work in the springtime. I mean, look, I've done damage. And this is just a really good fragrance. Really, really good fragrance. Tobacco, honey, tonka bean, cardamom, spices, sugar, spice, everything nice. Last, affordable price. This is it. Now, if it's such the quintessential fragrance, why isn't it ranked higher? Well, because personally, I do like a bunch of these more. And the reason why I like this one more is because of nostalgia. Again, 2 things about me. Fragrances are made to create scent memories. And in my opinion, fragrances are supposed to also, allow you to have that confidence. You have to have the confidence with the fragrance. Not that the fragrance gives you your confidence per se. It's almost like a new haircut. You feel better. You took a shower, new haircut, situations like that. New pair of shoes, new suit, new watch. Stuff like that, But this one is so nostalgic. And who'd have thought that it would have came at probably one of the biggest downfalls of my life in that moment? But I wear it and I appreciate it nonetheless. Royale X. This is a clean, musky fragrance. Uses lavender, uses juniper, uses slight woods, and uses musk. This last. This and rosé, amazing. This was released a week, not even a week, the week of somebody very important to me, which I barely speak about. But at the end of the day, in order to, justify the weight of the rankings, so this way you see, this was released the week that Paige passed. For those who don't know, Paige is somebody that I was very fond of, very close to, just got really close to, and was a big supporter of the live streams. And so this came out on, I think Joey did his live stream on a Tuesday. I did mine on the Wednesday. Paige passed Sunday. And I'm talking US time zone because she was in a different country. But yeah, thinking about this, thinking about trying to explain to her everything about it, the conversations that we had about it. And she never got a chance to try X. But just the playfulness, because here with the Cannoli Mafia, we tend to be very playful. This right here is a fragrance that just really captured those times and those memories. And I do miss those memories. At times I think of what if, especially now after prom, where I met a bunch of people in Chicago. That Michael Jackson song just came in my head. Sorry. Met her on the way to Chicago. All right. But this right here is really good. It's a clean, if you want to dive your toe into those musky fragrances, I implore you to check this one out. So we're about halfway through the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. The next one would have been halfway through the list. Whatever. Okay. Doing my best here. Halfway through the list, it only makes sense that do it with the one that started it all. Right down the middle, Signature Pour Homme. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why is your juice so low? Well, I've had 2 decants of this before I got this bottle. So, the original, the one that started it all, Signature Pour Homme. Clean, lavender, woodsy, oud, versatile. In the fact of like, if you need more of like a work scent, I don't know why. Sorry. The medicine's kicking in on that. But if you need more of a work scent, this is definitely something that can work for you. More masculine than feminine. Some of these other offerings, Citrine, of the Immortals, even Tobacco, X, a little bit. This is definitely more on that masculine side. Even Business Over Pleasure could be more unisex. This one, though, it's Signature Pour Homme for a reason. And dominated by that lavender. Just really, really good. Great fougere, in my opinion. Just, there's a reason why it's right down the middle, because at the end of the day, it's not bad. It's not good. It's definitely almost in a tier of its own. Great fragrance. And that's why I went through 2 decants before getting it. Not because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. Normally, I don't even go through decants, but I was at that point where I was just moving back. So all I was able to get at the time were decants and like smaller, more affordable bottles from smaller brands. But yeah, no. ZAHAROFF, Signature Pour Homme. I think that was the second ZAHAROFF that I got. That was the second one that I got. Then I got Royale, and it was Rosé, it was Signature, then Royale, then Noir, and Royale. So, all right, we're halfway through the list. I hope everyone's enjoying this right now. Leave a like, leave a thumbs up. I really haven't seen any activities to chat. Stopped. I'm actually about to check on my phone because I'm a little worried right now. Wow, the chat definitely stopped. I have no idea what happened. I'm gonna maybe try to. All right. So this is how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take a 10-second timeout. I'm gonna refresh, and we're gonna try this again. Not try this again, but just go ahead and y'all get what I'm trying to say. Just give me a second. All right, I'm back. I see comments again. Wow. DDLD is here. Shout out to DDLD. Yeah. Allie, I swear I wasn't ignoring y'all. What's up, Danimal? Never got to try business over pleasure. Sad too because Dior Omo. Okay, Manny J. Damn. Wish I would have known that. Might have to send something your way. So we'll see what's up. AM, great to see you, AM. No musky lifestyle. Yeah. Everything was like gone, minus y'all's comment saying she missed me. So great to see that. Jason dropping by, leaving us. Like, I appreciate you. What's going on, Timothy? Renaissance today, nice. Tobacco is great. Okay, yeah. Son of the day is Coco Loco, which has moved to number 1 in your personal rankings. Interesting. Shout out to Boosie Juicy, Caboose Juice, Mitso Suko. Nice. Strictly you two. Rose and tobacco because of me. I really appreciate this. This right here, I appreciate. Well, do you like it though? That's the real question. Because just because you got it because of me, but I'm assuming that comment like that, you wouldn't be just saying that like that if you didn't actually like it either. So I'm assuming that's a compliment, but thank you either way. So now that we've done halftime, now that I've kind of refreshed the chat, we are ready to roll here. Halfway through. Up next on the list, we are talking about another one from Justin Copeland. Also, too, it's funny. Basically, the entire half came out to half the video. But now we are talking about Second Soul, his second release with the Z creators. Now, here's the thing. This fragrance has one of the best dry downs I've ever smelled. Period. Dot. And when it's on clothes, damn, it's amazing. Dry down. The opening, it's a little rocky getting there, in my opinion. Not that it isn't as, this is also smoother from the ingredient standpoint than the first one. I like the concept of the mirror, on the, well, I don't have the box here, it's over there, but it comes like this whole mirror concept with the rag, which I gotta clean this glass or this metal, but I like it. I like the fragrance. I like the concept. I think just because it's still a freshie, even though a little bit darker toned and a lot more depth, but definitely more depth than Brass and Soul. But it's why it's not higher, but still a fragrance I do enjoy. I do like wearing this when I'm going out to the city every now and then. Definitely enjoy it. So, yeah, that's Next one. Also great to see Melissa. We're on a Saturday. Nice, Yara. I can't highlight comments. The last thing that I see is Boost's Masuko, and I'm not going to keep refreshing. So I'm going to just keep checking in. Saturday, wearing the last drops of Cobra, thanks to me. Oh, thank you, Yara. See, this is why y'all need to go ahead, if you can, and you're in the US, buy fragrances through me. You know, contact me, call me, beat me. Shout out to Melissa, though. Are we still live? Oh, okay. Of course we're live. I was waiting for you, Melissa. Derek Blake, good evening. Great to see you. New here. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. I'd love to show you a comment like this, but unfortunately, this is the last comment I could show. So I'm kind of like pausing in between. Anyways, great to see you, Derek. Hope you enjoy the content that you're seeing here, and hope to hear more from you. By all means, I still read out your comments right now for sure. Next, though. Oh, other thing, Second Soul didn't last as long as on me as this next fragrance, but yeah, solid nonetheless. This next fragrance, I know because I've said it myself at times, but listen, like I said, everybody loves a good redemption story. And in my opinion, this fragrance right here redeemed itself. Evening Mystique from Ross, TLTG. This is great. Of the second wave of fragrances, this is my favorite. This is more up my alleyway for everything that I like and I enjoy. It's warm. It's kind of ambery. It's a little spicy, a little fresh still. This is what I thought Zeus would have been. Also, I learned this trick from Joey, so shout outs for anyone who hasn't tried it yet. Go ahead, do that like that. And there you go. Looks dope, huh? Cannoli Mafia teaching you new tricks every day on these live streams. But no. Evening Mystique. Matter of fact, I'm just going to leave that like that. Evening Mystique. Great, great fragrance. Last good amount of time, more than the other two from this series, from the part 2 series. But Ross definitely punched up on this. And I'm glad he did, because I was hoping, as a friend of his, I was hoping he did. And boy, did he. I'm so proud of him for this release. Well done, Ross. If you're watching, if you're listening, if you see me, I'm proud of you. Proud of you. Next, it's one of the originals. Noir. Really nice. Really nice. Denim Alex. Second Soul surprised me. It would be my least favorite from the second run, but it ended up being my favorite. Interesting. Michael Longley, great to see you. Glad seeing you doing okay. Sun of the Day Safari. That's a classic fragrance. Yeah, I'm hanging in there. For those who are new and don't know, I had surgery Tuesday, shoulder rotator cuff surgery for the second time in 15 months, thanks to somebody wanting to cause a car accident with me and run. That's all I'll say about it. Just know that at least he did own it. The man was caught and he admitted fault, which I am thankful for, and I am alive. Because trust me, I know all too well about car accidents and how not every single one somebody walks out alive. Wow, that was dark. Speaking of dark, noir. Fresh, spicy mandarin fragrance. A little bit of woods. It's just a solid fragrance for anyone who's like 25 and up. Really? If you're looking to take the city by storm, be a little seductive. It even has like a little powdery touch to it, in my opinion. But this is good. This is really good. I've been really appreciating this. Also, fun fact for those who didn't know, this was George's #1 fragrance of his. This is his favorite fragrance. So, don't remember if it still is right now to this day, but for a very long time has been one of his babies. So, definitely check out Noir if you haven't yet, because it is good. It is good. Influencer Joe. Shouts to y'all. Second stall is actually pretty good. Hez, great to see you. Hills, great to see Hez and Hills. Hez and Hills in the borough. Shout outs. Joe looking like a snack. I appreciate that, Hills. I'm trying to keep up to your level because you always look amazing. You always look like a snack. So, just wanted to make sure that I had caught everybody else and I seem to have gotten everything. So, I'm going to keep it moving. We got a few more left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Next, another collection of sorts. The Siren. Now you see the big difference. Now I know what you're thinking. Why is it? But you listen, I'm not paying another $500 for a bottle. I got lucky with business over pleasure finding that on the aftermarket. This, yeah, right. Coffee, whiskey, moss, leather, chocolate. Musk. This is me on a winter night. Sex in a bottle. This is really good, but you do have to like those heavier fragrances. If you don't like heavier fragrances, I don't recommend it. And also, too, when this first came out, for the record, while a lot of people were saying, yeah, it's great, buy it. Yeah, it's great, buy it. No one gave the prerequisite to think about that everybody has their own personal taste. I personally was the one saying from day one, yes, it's great. I like it, but it's not going to be for everybody. And everyone just took the ball, bypassed what I said, bought it. Unfortunately, it did annoy a few people. Unfortunately, I did not take the opportunity to cash in on those who I knew didn't enjoy it, because I love this fragrance. And if I had multiple bottles, I would wear them. I would wear this, more. Last a long time. Then there's also this almond accord. Inside joke for those who know. But there's this almond, just toastiness. This is great. Andrea, Anthony did their thing on it. It's not as smooth as this or versatile, like I said. But for me, my profile, what I enjoy, this is good. Speaking of heavy leathers, Barcelona. Hey, what's going on, Carlos? This is the Siren from ZAHAROFF, part of a collaboration with Curly Sense that is discontinued, but it was released in 2021. Sorry, like I said, these meds are messing me up. But it's great to see you, Carlos. I appreciate you, all the support, stopping by. So yeah, that was that. Between the Siren and maybe Noir were the two that I've been showing since you showed up. 1, 2, 3, 3 more. Next we have now this. Keep in mind this release literally caused the rearranging of this entire list. I did a list like this maybe a year and a half ago. This definitely rearranges it. I wore so much of this during the winter. And I maybe shouldn't have, because I was wearing like 8 to 12 sprays a day, wearing it to work. Listen, not everybody loved this on me, but I loved it. Leather to back, so good. I am so glad this is in a big bottle. Smoky, woody, tobacco. You are in a smoke room with your cigar, and you're just there with your leather jacket. This is good. Slight spicy. Little oody. This will not be for everyone. But given how much people made it seem to be so complex, this ended up being more versatile and enjoyable than what people gave it credit for being. But this is not for everyone. This is a bomb of a fragrance. And I wasn't wearing 8 sprays because it's a light fragrance. Oh, I wasn't bombing I just bombed myself because I chose to bomb myself in my fragrances. I knew I had a 4 ounce. Let it rip. Some of these come in 4, some of these come in 2. I think leather to back is the only one that comes in 2 and 4. So, hey. But 2 more. Little dosey-do. Hey, Allie. I'd love to highlight Allie from Doc Fragrance right now, but StreamYard is really not letting me be great. I see you, Allie. I appreciate you. Those who don't know, make sure you go ahead and follow Allie over at Doc Fragrance. She is in the chat right now. Doc Fragrance. And she's on Instagram more than YouTube. But she's killing it with content. She's a good friend of mine. And listen, she loves fragrances. She knows her stuff. So make sure y'all check her channel out. And she says she remembers this on me because we went out to dinner one time and I wore this. Yes, I wore leather to back. You did catch me. I appreciate you saying I look good. I feel good. This is one of the first days that I'm actually feeling better, but I am very, very tired. So I'm going to be wrapping this up soon, but definitely we got to hang out soon, Allie. That's up your alley. Yeah, I think I did give you a sample, Carlos, of leather to back. Oof. Quarters made it rain. Made it hail. Speaking of making it hail, this right here is the pinnacle of friendship. This right here I don't think this can ever supplant number. I think 1 and 2 for the rest of my tenure is just solidified. I don't know. There is one potential one that could end up causing a swap the way that this caused a swap. That's that black rose. But this right here will never not be past number 2. Those who don't know should know about the cannoli mafia. Those who don't know should know that Royale X was actually supposed to be the inspiration of what this fragrance is. And it just kept getting tweaked, you know. I am an honorary good friend of Joey Cannoli. This is my decant of the first batch of Royale Triple X. Actual bottle form. Speak it into existence, it will happen. This is as far as it was supposed to go. Because the concept, everything about it, who knows if people will like it. This is as far as it was supposed to go. And long and behold, after 10 years of friendship, we met in Chicago, had a great time. I introduced him to White Castle. Had White Castle together with strawberry shorty cakes. You know, a frequent person on my streams. Shout outs to his wife Juju. Shout out to Faith, my +1 at the event. But we were also celebrating the release of Royale Triple X. Let me tell you about this fragrance. I don't just like this fragrance because it's tied to basically my best friend. I don't just like this fragrance because, you know, at times I could be seen as a little raunchy, a little flirty, a little seductive. But this is really, really good. It is really, really good. It is the most amped up version of the genre between Royale X and then Triple X. But I know my hand's messed up. I can't hold them all. But you get my point. You've seen the bottles already. This right here is its final form, and it is immaculate. Last smells great on me. I've gotten a lot of compliments with this. When I was at the prom, everybody was telling me, damn, you smell great. Now, I had this mixed with Tay Noir 29, and I will be getting that bottle soon. Again, shout out to Nicole. But this right here, black and gold, deep gold, Triple X on the back. Joey Cannoli Underground. Cancel Cannoli because people want to see him. Bye, bye, bye. Triple X is more than just a fragrance. Triple X shows that even when people say you can't, you can. Even when people are like, oh, those are internet friends. Those aren't real life friends. They can't be the same. No. This is real friendship. This is loyalty. This is unapologetic friendship right here. Not just between me and Joey, but between me, Joey, between like almost 3,000 people. 4,000 people. Subconsciously, I like to think that it's even like 10,000, just only 3,000 actually want to show themselves. But This triple X is friendship. The XXX like this are ties. That's what it means. We're tied together. We're family. So, let me go ahead again because Snapchat's not letting me. Love that fragrance, and I'm not tied to Joey. Shouts to Allie. Great comment. Great comment. Did I do the coconut one from ZAHAROFF? I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's shouts to Joey, absolutely. All right, so number one, without doubt, is Rosé. And as an honorable mention, it is the latest releases, Coco Loco. This is not on the list because I hate when like a new fragrance comes out and everyone's like wants to catapult it to the top. It's like how is it your top? You barely tried it. Like it's only been out for a day. No shots at RXL who actually says that. I mean, if that's your vibe, that's your vibe. But I'm saying like with a lineup like this, for you like also too, I literally just tried Coco Loco yesterday. A lot of people know I just tried Coco Loco yesterday. I got the bottle on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm already talking about it today. I tried it for the first time yesterday because yesterday was the first time I could shower post-surgery because they didn't want me to shower with the whole thing. So new skin, new clean, and now this. But Coco Loco, really nice. I'll get into that 1 second. Actually, I'll get into that now because we know it's the honorable mention. Look, tropical vanilla, kind of musky, fun. I get a little bit of mandarin, orange, citrus at the top. I think the concept of the different caps was great. I don't know if I mean, obviously, there was some sort of intent. Not malicious or nothing. I'm not trying to make it seem like that. But of course, like there's a thing like, oh, okay. There's multiple boxes, multiple artwork, multiple caps, the colors of the mask. So there was a sense of direction and execution that needed to be met with Coco Loco. And for those who didn't get a chance to see it because it got hot yesterday on Joey's stream, Triple X cap if you have it. This is a great way to solve your cap problems right here. Go ahead, put that there. Take the Triple X cap, and it looks just as nice. I promise you. You want to really mix it up like that? As long as you don't also have green, you could really get away with whatever cap you have. But the thing with Coco Loco, it came with 6 different caps or 5 different cap colors. I think it's 6. They're all sold out now. You can't buy anymore. But I got purple. I didn't care what color I had. I just wanted to make sure I got the fragrance, and I kind of was late to pre-ordering this or ordering this because by the time I ordered it, it was already being shipped, and I was told that half the inventory was gone. But I had my surgery. What do you want me to do? I'm sorry. But this is nice. I don't have memories. A lot of these fragrances are tied to memories. X is tied to Paige, Big Rips. You know, Citrine, which actually is the day version to Coco Loco. Citrine, memories, you know. My number one, Rosé, many memories. Hence why it's almost gone. Thankfully, I have a backup bottle. Memories. Haven't made them yet. Just got the fragrance. I'm not going to have it on my list like that. It's a nice fragrance, but you have to like coconut. It's more prominent coconut, but not in a suntan lotion way, so don't worry about that. And no, it's not a clone to Virgin Island water. Okay? Not everything is a clone of something. Jeez. But I have to spend some time with this. I've literally only worn this twice. Today and earlier today before I showered. So, number one, because I'm at an hour. Rosé from ZAHAROFF. Great. Damn, it's great. Really, really, really great. You have to like rose, but even then, even if you don't like rose, you'll learn to like rose because of a fragrance like this. Hey, shout out to Joey. Great to see Joey in the chat. Triple X. You know. Someone's looking to swap a yellow cap. She wants to get the yellow. Allie wants to get the yellow cap too. Brian's Anatomy. I have no idea who that is, but hey, drop a 69 though really quick for Joey, please. Definitely. Some of y'all are already doing it. Some of y'all know how this goes by now. For the new ones here, please do that. I appreciate you. But yeah, definitely Rosé is my baby. Rosé is bae. I coined that phrase when it first came out. It is my first ZAHAROFF. It is the ZAHAROFF of my choice. This with X, but especially triple X. An amazing combination. And yes, rose, incense, slightly sugarcane. Just very, very good stuff. Honestly, you can't go wrong with it. I really appreciate this fragrance. I do. From the bottom of my heart. I've made a lot of memories, gone to a lot of places, seen a lot of things, been around the world. Met a lot of people while wearing rosé. Ironically enough, I did not wear it to Chicago because I know Faith actually has a bottle, and she's barely into fragrances. But Faith has a bottle, and she really liked rosé. So, oh shit. Thank you, Manny, for the $7 super chat. Great stream. I appreciate you, Manny J. Rosé is the best rose he's ever sniffed, says Strictly YouTube. Odors like a direct route to the limbic system, including the... All right, you Wikipedia that, Allie. I know you're like up there. You gotta remember that you gotta break it down simply for me, though. Okay. Shout out to the carrots, rosé all day. But yeah, I'm sure whatever she's saying at the moment is very vital. Also, what's up, Ronnie? Great to see you, Ronnie. Coco Loco in Miami. That would be interesting, actually. That would be an interesting combination. I'm gonna go ahead. I really don't want to do this, but I'm gonna refresh myself one more time just in case this thing is really lagging. All right. And damn it. It's not letting me be great. Listen, okay. I came back for two reasons. Number one, because I had to highlight Manny's super chat. Great stream, Joe. I appreciate you. Shouts to Manny. Shouts to Allie. You see all that? That's why I had no idea what she was talking about. But very true. Also, we have a guest. We have a very special guest. We have a guest among guests. We have a guest. Be our guest. Be our guest. Be our
Joe Anthony.
guest. Joey Cannoli.
Joe Anthony, what's going on, bud? How you doing?
This is backwards. How you doing?
This is backwards. I don't like the look of this, bro. This is your stream, not mine.
I know. I just we're looking away from each other. I'll never turn my back.
Am I coming in clear? Am I coming in clear? I'm in the woods.
Like Verizon, baby.
Hey, come on. How you doing, man? What's going on? Those ZAHAROFF action?
Little ZAHAROFF stream, you know, a little re-ranking of the ranks, you know, and Triple X came in number 2, not just because it's you, but the Chicago trip. You know, I've basically been wearing it for a year, even though it's a slightly different formulation from the D.
For sure.
But at the end of the day, the memories, the compliments, the amount of women that have said they want to sleep with me, why wouldn't I want to, you know, have Triple X as number 2? But also, too, just the memories at the end of the day. So that's where I put that. Of course,
family.
Rose's base. So yeah, family.
Always.
Family.
Always. Family. Yeah.
Props to you. Props to you on the release.
Thanks for the love, bro.
Anytime, bro. You know I got you.
Hey, I appreciate it. I'm good, man. Just had dinner, little ribs on the grill, a little tuna salad. Shout outs to the girl. Everything's good, man. Little crackers. Ma, take it easy. Come on. I'm on a stream, Ma.
Mom's on the street.
Shout out to Mama Cannoli.
Streaming on.
Joe Anthony. Say hi to Joe. Yeah.
Hi, Mama Cannoli.
You better be nice to Joe Anthony. How you doing, man? How's life?
Life is good.
You got red bottoms on?
I got red bottom jeans.
Red bottom jeans?
Hey.
What the hell are you talking about? Apple bottom jeans?
No, red bottom jeans.
What? Dog, she's not hip with it. Let that be.
Okay. Mama Cannoli is always hip. Just let that be known.
Mama Cannoli gonna break a hip. She keeps running around here.
Oh shit.
She said she fell off her chair at work the other day. Workman's comp. Okay.
Okay. Hell yeah. Get
I just want to stop by and show some love, brother. Get that bag, sis. I've been thinking heavy about that. I appreciate your comment. I don't know.
Oh yeah. That one was a little bit off because I felt a little attacked by that.
You say it all the time, bro.
I say it all the time, so I'm like, damn.
Well,
I gotta find a new.
My heart went out to you. Color of the day. Hey, blue is the color of the day.
How will go on? Boost is laughing.
Who's laughing?
He said, "Boost." I can't highlight the comment, but he's laughing at the red bottom jeans comment. Shout out to Boost. Met Boost.
Yeah, you know, Mama Cannoli gave it a shot. We gotta give Mama gets a pass. Hey, now she's saying apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. I was talking about red bottoms, but she had another idea in mind. That's how you know Mama's from the hood. You know what I mean? Out of respect. Where's Montrese right now? Because the thing is,
exactly.
You know, Mama, she wore damn apple bottom jeans. Yeah. Ma, you still got your baby fat jacket from 2006? She said, hell yeah.
Ooh. Hell yeah.
Little baby fat with the hoop earrings. Mom was on the corner making all kinds of bets.
The ponytail?
The ponytail, yeah.
I still got my ponytail.
Sitting outside the finish line trying to cop the new Jordans.
Exactly. Those were the times, bro.
Yeah.
Damn. But yeah, nah. You came in at the great time because I was actually just about to end it, but I was giving you praise, giving ZAHAROFF praise, Coco LOCO.
Thank you for the love. Yeah, Coco LOCO's bomb, huh?
I like
it.
Mama loves
good.
it.
I gotta spend more time with it.
So,
I literally just got my bottle like 2 days ago, so
it's definitely in my yo. Same here though. Same here. I feel like he knocked it out of the park with this one. He released it right before summer. Very smart. It's good stuff. It's good stuff, no doubt. I'm glad I seen you drop the link. I just want to come on and say hi, Joe. Let me go about my business.
Go ahead, do your thing, bro. I'll talk to you anytime. So,
all right, much love, brother. Yeah, leave a like on Joe Anthony. Give him some love. Show him some love.
Appreciate it.
All right, Joey. I'll see you later. Bye, bye, bro. You too, man. Bye, bye.
So there you have it. That was Mr. Triple X himself, Joey Cannoli, my bro, my friends over you. Red bottoms on. Alex Chu. Anyways, Big Joe, talk very soon. Take care, bro. I appreciate you, Carlos. Thank you so much. And Ali saying it's a scientific version on how scent is always related to memory. I know. I was just messing with you because that was a lot of words at one moment. Keep in mind, like I'm taking medication for my arm and everything. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. So I appreciate everyone who has stopped by today, though, who has shared your thoughts and opinions. And let me know in the comments, what are your favorite Zahara fragrances? Like I said, too, I'm getting into the watches now. Should I get a Seiko? Should I get a Hamilton? Should I get a Tag Heuer? Should I just save all that money and go for the Omega or the Rolex? I am thinking very hard on a Hamilton, though. It's a Hamilton Interest something. It's not the chronometer one, the one with the 3. It's like the singular one. It looks almost like this. So, looking at getting into watches. Will I take over the watch game? Find out soon on my unAVERAGE thoughts. No, I appreciate you all. Thank you all for stopping by. It means a lot. I'm tired. I got to go rest. And share any thoughts and opinions. Rank your favorite Zaharoffs in the comments down below. And take care. I got a surprise next week. Oh, shit. All right. Adios. And goodbye.